Right. Good evening, good morning, wheresoever you're looking in from. We're about to start. Uh, we can't wait for everybody to get on board. So I just want you to enjoy this. Right. Take some. Good evening, good morning, wheresoever you're looking in. Okay. All right. I just want you to take this music in. Just take it in, take it in, take it in.
When you begin, it's always hard to start. It's common that you have high expectations. At first you lose when learning trade and art. But don't give up, just try to have some patience. Of course you think that game will be so easy. Such business is as cruel as the rest. Don't let your wins just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see the trading is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there waiting. And finally, you'll keep your profit strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. You know that only Forex will give you continued getting better. Just don't give up, be in a deal, and know that Forex only matters. Forex is my life.
I was talking to myself. Thank you very much. I said, most of the time you go through this thing, that music inspires. And sometimes when I trade and I'm not making the kind of profit, I begin to wonder, is it that I'm dull? Is it I'm not intelligent enough to know this stuff or what? But when you hear this song, you know that before somebody will sing these songs, that means some people have experienced something similar. So it gives me hope that yes, it can still get better. And then thank God, every day, it gets better and better. But then you must sit down with it over a period of time. Don't give up. Be in the deal. Whether you blow your account or not, make sure you are trading the demo account. Trade a demo account as if you are trading a live account. Treat it as if you are trading. I trade demo accounts a lot. I trade demo accounts a lot. Why? Because I want to perfect every strategy. You don't go and test strategies on your live account. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, you are welcome. And that's just a welcome in music for us. I want to, on behalf of the Richvision Academy team, we want to say a big thank you for being part of this training from Monday till today. Wow. You know, as we know, a lot of people will stop by the way. It's not everybody that can really see the training to the end. You know, everybody wants to make money, but not everybody wants to make the sacrifice. We all have our genuine reasons. Oh, you know the data, you know the time, is my fellowship time, is my prayer. You know, we have different things. So you must take one, you will take one. So, but for you that you are still here, it's not because those people are no longer interested, no, but because there are some things that maybe, you know, as a matter of prioritization, is it prioritization or something? You know, everybody has what he's looking for at this time. But then for you to be here, we believe that it's for a reason and you're going to get so much. It's been wonderful. We started along the line. Mr. Kule was, he gave us everything that we just needed to, or let's say most part, not everything, most part, you will try to get everything at the professional class. And then Bishop came in to give you a snippet, and he's somebody that you want to know more from. As a matter of fact, it takes most of the sessions at the professional class. It has a whole week of training and teaching strategies, winning strategies. And we told you that training is starting on Monday. If you want to be part of it, we encourage you to still be part of it. We are really looking for traders. Seriously, we are really looking for traders. And we don't want to go and get somebody who is trading from somewhere. Our organization, because we have a lot of investors that are coming in, and we really need traders that will trade these investors' funds. And we are not looking for traders that that will bring their own ideas and things. No, we've tried that before. It didn't work for us. So what we want is traders that we groom ourselves. Do you understand? The traders that we groom ourselves, the traders that we train, and they are able to understand. And the reward is very good. When I say very good, it's very good. When you are going home in a month with over 200, 300,000 naira, I think it's good reward for a trader. And you are not saying yes sir to anybody. You are not. You are just on your own. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is very awesome. So tonight we're on the very last lap. It's always as if it should not come to an end, but everything that has a beginning should, have an end someday. And to crown it up today, we'll be talking about uh, money management and psychology of trading. We have so much to cover, and we try to run it. And every time I have opportunity of talking with traders, I tell them that it's when you don't know what you are doing or you've not learned it enough, that's when you will say you are losing all your money in this market. But when you have an understanding that this market is as simple as every other thing, there's nothing difficult in this market that is not in. Imagine somebody who is painting house. He has to climb a ladder, for heaven's sake. What if he falls from the ladder? Somebody say, "I know he's used to it, he's used to it, he can't fall." How is he used to it? Because he has spent some time going through it. He has spent some time. But do you know what? Even except for my wonderful country, Nigeria, you see, when people are painters, when they are building, or construction workers, when they are on the high tower, when they are painting, do you know what they always do? They have a belt, a rope that is tied to them. Even though they are professionals, even though they've been doing it every time, they have this belt that is tied around them, that in case anything happens, nobody knows, nobody plans to go. How can you go to 10-story building, you are painting, and then you plan to fall? No. But in case something happens, the man will just drop. What will happen? The belt will pull him back. He will be snatched back. So you hardly hear that any of the construction workers die. And that's why they take safety as a big measure. The same thing in our trading. No matter how good you are, no matter how professional you've built yourself to be, you must always be safety conscious. And with that, I tell you, without mincing words, that when you become a professional, how do I know a professional? It's not the man that makes a lot of money, but the man that knows how to manage his portfolio in this market. There are three M's. We said you make money, you make money, you multiply money, and then you manage money. So talking about that, let me quickly share my screen with you. Once again, your friend and partner, Olushola Popola. Let's see what we have here tonight, so that we can learn some things as quickly as possible on this. All right, so work on money management and psychology of trading. Please pay attention to this training, this side of the training very, very well. I tell people most of the time that this is more important than any strategy in the world. Any fool can make money. Any fool can make money, but it takes the wise person to keep the money. And we want to train you with Richvision to be wise with your money. Money management is essentially determining your risks and profit before placing a trade. Without a sense of money management, many traders hold on to losing trade for so long, and they go out of profitable trades prematurely. You know, I was talking with somebody today, and the person was saying, is it not for us to make money? I said, no, it's not for us just to make money. It's to protect what we have. There are some people in the market, there are people we call the market makers, the market movers. Those people, they are there to get money away from you. You want to tap from this pool. They want to take money from you also. So you've got to be smart about this. And unfortunately, you see, it's difficult to absorb loss, to absorb losses. You know, why is it difficult? I've seen situations where a trader is trading, and as he's trading, I don't know whether I said it at the beginning when we started, while I was traveling out from Lagos to Abeokuta, you know, along the Abeokuta Expressway, Lagos Ibadan, there was a kind of hold up there. And I just said, well, me cannot catch me anywhere. I have my phone, my business is mobile, and I picked up my phone. I began to analyze the trade, and I picked a trade. Fine. When I picked the trade between Lagos Ibadan Expressway and Abeokuta, I'd already made about $300. Wow, $300 early in the morning. Wow, that was good. So you can imagine, I went for a training there. So there was so much energy, the excitement to trade. And after the training, I was about to coming back when a young man told me, Mr. Shola, look at what you taught us. See, there's a setup that looks good, just like the one you set up. And I said, okay, all right. It's not a bad idea. Making $300 while coming to Abeokuta and making another $200 while going back. Well, when I get home, my wife, I'm going to, tell her I'm a profitable trader. I'm a professional. And based on that, I took the trade. And just true to words, before I could drive out of the town, that trade was already in about $200, sorry, in about $100 profit. I say, wow, definitely, if it can give me $100 between now, before I reach Lagos, sure banker, this thing will have given me this. And then I started driving. Middle of the road, no network. When I got network, I checked it. I saw the trade that had been in profit, a profit of $100 before. Now the trade was in negative of $200. Ah, I said, what is this? And I look at the something, the trade was going down. And as a good student, I always use what I call stop loss. But then as I saw that thing, it was going down, down, down. It was about hitting my stop loss. But all the analysis that I did showed that this thing is going to go up. Based on that, I remember one professor, that this professor said, yeah, can you imagine Warren Buffett using stop loss? That you don't need to use stop loss. And I remember professor's word, and I removed the stop loss. I never knew that I gave an express way for that trade to pass. If it had hit me at my stop loss, maybe I would have stopped at $250. But it kept on going down. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, it kept on going. By the time all the profit that I thought I had made was gone. If the profit only, it would have been good, but my capital was going. At that time, I funded my account at about $3,000. And it started going. It started wakaring like that. I wanted to stop it for where? How can I stop this? This money was meant for some home domestic things that I was supposed to do, and I thought I can multiply it quick, so that I can, hey, 1,000 gone, 2,000 gone. As at that time, I couldn't sleep. At the point, my wife was saying something is wrong. That what happened? And this, I said, no, don't worry. He said, no, there's something wrong. I said, don't worry. At last, I told her, I said, come, this is what happened. He said, I said, you see, this is why I don't want to tell you this. Now you will be worried. I'll be having concerning it. Let me manage this thing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad to tell you that account closed with a balance of about $400. All the money gone. Why? Why? Simple things. When you see a little profit, you want to take it. But when you see yourself going into a loss, it's difficult for you to stop a loss. You will be saying it will come back. There's one strategy that we always use at this point. We call it the prayer and hope strategy. Prayer, God, it will come back. You said everything will work for my good. God, you have broken the rules. You have broken the rules. It's saying that breaks the edge, the serpent will bite. So you have to bear the consequences. God will save you. He will not make you have an attack, but then you will lose the money. So you have to be very careful. And how do you become careful with money if you don't know how to value it? So the first thing is you must know how to value money. You should value money. Many of us don't value money because we see it anyhow. Have you told somebody in UK to send you money before? Or somebody, US is even better, UK. Tell somebody in UK to send you £100. You will hear the kind of complaint you've never had before. So they value. Now, let me ask us here. You have been trading, let's say you sent your little sister to go and learn sewing, and that lady went to learn sewing. There are some sewing schools, they take as much as 200,000 naira now. This lady learned sewing for about 6 months. And on graduation, you are the one that bought the mineral and everything. And they said she was one of the best graduating students. Now, after graduation, 6 months, you now have a party the next weekend, and you want to sew a cloth. You went to Eco Market and you bought a Swiss lace of 100,000 naira. How many of us will give this lady, that young girl, the clothes to sew for you? If you will sew, if you will give the lady the clothes, just say yes. If not, type no. Put it in the chat box. Will you give that young lady who just finished from fashion, Davida or Dakova, will you give her the clothes to sew for you? Everybody is saying no. And you are the one that sent her there. You are the one that paid the school fees. Oh. You are the one. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what are we saying? If you can't hand over 100,000 naira list because it's new to somebody who just graduated from fashion school, somebody said we need to encourage her. Ankara. You know, you can encourage that kind of person. You can buy Ankara, and you know that one. If you spoil that one, no problem. But most people, you encourage somebody with 100,000 naira clothes, most people will not do that. Do you understand? Now, if you value 100,000, do you know that 100,000 is like $200? $200, and somebody will put in $200 in this market. As we finish this training now, some people are already saying, Mr. Shola, I want to fund my account. I want to fund your account for what? What have you learned? $200. You will just take it to the market like that on top one week apprenticeship, 1 week, and you want to blow because you don't value the money. When you value it, you'll be able to control it. When you control, I do this more in the advanced class, but just you'll be able to control what there are tools that are already provided for you to control. When you control it, you'll be able to save it because you won't lose it. So you will save it. So what you are able to save, you trade today, you make $100, you make $200, you make $300, you save, then until you have huge amount of money, then you can do what? Invest. You now do more. You take some of your money. A lot of people, I see people going into investment. Their salary is not yet enough. They are going into investment. Now, no time. I will have analyzed some things for you here. Now, when you put the money in investment, now there's something they call return on investment. This is what the rich man used to do what you call diversification. I see a lot of people that they are not yet stable in one job, in one business. They say they are diversifying. Where are you diversifying to? Even the one you have not done. Diversification, you know what the rich man does as diversification? He entrusts professionals he starts up a business and entrusts it in the hands of professionals. But you are not employing professionals. You are the one that you want to do this. You say you are diversifying, you are losing money, you blow that money. So, and this is where the rich make their money, from the diversified investment. So when they diversify, why are they diversifying? To shield their income, to shield their wealth. That's why they diversify. So by the time you are asking him for money now, you say, in fact, I don't have money. You say, with all these businesses that you have, you say you don't have money. No, sir, the man is shielding by diversification. Then when he has diversified, the returns that he gets from there is now what he will now share. This is when he will start to share money to people. Oh, uncle, I need this thing. It can easily. But at the beginning, many people remain poor because they begin to share at the point when they are supposed to value, control, and save. Many people, they never become rich because at the very beginning here, when they're supposed to value the money, when they're supposed to control it, when they're supposed to save it, no, they begin to share. I see some young guys, they started trading, and because they started making $100, $200 in a day, the next thing, they are going on vacation, they are doing, it's good, but then you should learn this as a good money manager. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, now, if you don't understand this aspect, I take it more in the professional class because there are some other calculations and things that so prove to you why you need and how you need to do them. So here, we said there are three essential money management practices we call One is the risk reward ratio. The second one is what we call the stop loss orders. And then the third one is over trading and how to avoid over trading. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you off this place and take you to a site where you can, let's do something here. Okay, please write down this site, myfxbook.com. myfxbook. Please, this site is as important as the money you are putting in the market. Very, very important if you will never ever lose your money in this market. Write this down. Never let this thing be off your screen as you begin your trading career. The first thing you look at here, you see home. Under home, you see news, economic calendar. You see, economic calendar tells you when various news and informations are coming into the market. That's the economic calendar. You don't want to joke with this. Somebody will say, I was trading. Then suddenly, the market just went pia. No, it didn't just go pia. It's you did. There are news there that will tell you when some high risky informations will be coming into the market. These are part of your housekeeping that you do every time you come into the market. These are some of the housekeeping that you must do. You must know which news is coming to the market per day. Look at this. Net changes in unemployment, unemployment rate. These are news that made the Canadian dollar to move. Look at tonight, throughout. In 2 days' time, that's Monday, RBA's governor. Look, and everything is explained to you. We explain more of this thing at the professional class. No time, if I have to start explaining them, no time to do that now. Then we have, this is the one that I will teach you now, and you should know how to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand this thing very well. I will tell you confidently that there are hardly only very few people teach this thing the way we teach it in Richvision. Only very few academy will teach you money management the way we teach you in Richvision. And we teach you, and that's why we boast and tell you that if you follow our strategy, if you follow our money management strategy, you will never, ever, 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 ever lose your money in this market. Remember, I didn't say you won't lose a trade. You can lose a trade, but you won't lose your portfolio. You can lose the battle, but you cannot lose the war. Now, look at this place. There's a place called Position Size Calculator. When you click on that, look at this. How much am I trading with? I'm trading with 1,000 US dollars. Now, the first question that the system wants me to answer is this. Shola, how much are you ready to risk in this market such that even if there's a loss, you are not going to die? Even if anything happens, you are not going to, it's not going to pain you. How much are you ready to risk? Now, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I hear people tell you, you know, when you go on Forex websites, on this, they tell you that there is a probability that you can lose all the money that you put in the market. Now, let me tell you, all the money you put in the market is not that you funded your account with $1,000 does not mean you are putting $1,000 in the market. Hear me again. That you funded your account with $1,000 does not mean you are risking $1,000 in the market. Per trade, you can determine what you want to risk. So for me, I decide I don't want to risk more than 1% of my portfolio. What is 1% of $1,000? That's about $10. If I lose $10 out of 1,000, heaven will not fall. I will still be myself. I can still sleep. Yes, 1%. So now the next thing is, if you are going to risk 1%, where do you want to put your stop loss? Where do you want to engage your stop loss? Stop loss is, where do I want to set this that in case the market comes down, I said I'm going to buy. If the market comes down against me, How many pips do I want it to come down? Oh my God, I'm just tempted to do this, but I know that time is not within our control. Time is not within our control, so we may not be able to do it. But let me just see what I can quickly show you here. Let me see what I can quickly show you here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at something. Let's look at something here. Now, a lot of people will tell me that, oh, anytime I set my stop loss, the market just comes and hits me at the stop loss. Sir, ma, you are not setting it, or you are not doing it the right way. You are not doing it the right way. Now, you must be able to identify critical support and resistance, because the market, as we learned, you buy at support and sell at resistance. That is one law that you must have heard: buy at support and sell at resistance. So now I want to know, where are the critical support and resistance area? Oh my God. Let me see. So if I'm taking this, I always like to go to okay. Okay. I always love to do this on a higher time frame. So I want to know where the critical support and resistance lines are. So at times when you do it on your H4 chart like this, you click H4 for our chart, and then you change it to a line chart. When you change it to a line chart, very simple way, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm showing you here, we always want to just show people that you love and you don't want them to lose money in the market. So the first thing, you want to squeeze up this chart. You want to squeeze it up. Squeeze it up. All right. And once, Shola, this thing that you are starting here, will you finish it with the time? Okay. So here you can see the high and the low, the high, the low. So I take it from this point where I want to enter the market. I want to see where is a critical support area. Because of time, let me just show you what you could look out for. Go and practice it. Now, when you see a high here and a low somewhere here, let me put this line here. You see, a place where you see a high here and there's no immediate low, oh, this one may not be too strong a place. But when you see a low and a high being, choking themselves, that means there was a resistance here for the price going up here, and there was a support here for the price going down here. So this place is a major support or support area, depending on what you are doing. If you look at it backwards, can you see? Look at, in the month of August, this place is at, support is not a line, it's a region. So you can see that it respected this line. Even here, what I picked here, look at, it respected it here. Maybe if I go further, you will still see somewhere in the past where that region was obeyed. See, you go and practice it on your own. Let me do this. If not, time will not. So I've been able to identify a critical support area here. All right. So I changed it back to my candlestick. You remember I changed it to line charts here, and now I'm changing it back to candle. And then let me expand it. Expand it this way and go to the end. So now, if I'm going to wait for the market to make a buy, ladies and gentlemen, I want to buy the market around this region, or I wait for the market to drop here. When it respects this line and goes up again, That's what we call like it is tested it once, it comes for a retest. If you test it again, I take a buy here. Now, let's say I take a buy at this level. I just don't mind. I just want, I can't give it all. I can't explain it all here. Limited time. Let me change this to blue so that you know that this is the entry line. All right. So let me say I entered the market at this point for whatsoever reason, maybe the indicators or price actions or whatsoever. Whatever I use to enter the market at this level, where am I going to put my stop loss? I look at this place that I've identified as a critical support area. I look at the bottom. Where is the bottom? Where is the last week here? The lowest low in this place, this is here. So what I'm going to do, I will give a space of about 10 pips away from this region, 10 pips away from the low. So I put this here and I put, how do I know it's 10 pips? Can you see something here? Just look at what I'm doing, this line that I'm dragging. You see something, 12. When you see 12, it's telling me I'm away from my point by 12 bars. From here, from this point to this point now, is telling me is about 24 bars, all right? Now, you can see another thing, 1881. Now, ignore the last digit. This is telling me that 188 pips. This is 188 pips. If I come down here and I'm looking for 10 pips here, depending on the time frame, of course, I'm on a 4 hours chart, so I won't be doing 10 pips on a 4 hours chart. It's going to be more than that. But just for this, just for the teaching, you will understand those things more in the. So now let me do, okay. Let me do this. Let's say I have 10 pips. I set 10 pips away from here. So my stop loss is going to be just 1.191. Can you see 1.191? So let me go and bring a line here and drop it here. So which line is this? We call it the property of this line 1.1191. Okay. Okay. So that's, and please just no much accuracy here, just to take, but just get the idea, the principle. What I'm trying to say is that if this is your support region, give some allowance, 10 pips below it. And if it is a resistance region, give some allowance, 10 pips. Why? Because at times they do what they call stop loss hunts. There's what they call stop loss hunts, when they will just come down to peak. And most of the time, they won't go too far beyond the lowest low as of that period. Remember, this is a 4 hours chart. If not, on a 4 hours chart, I should give it more space. So now, if this is my entry point, so from my entry point to my stop loss, where my stop loss is going to be, this is about 65 pips. So now, I've identified that, ladies and gentlemen, that is one way. You have to understand this particular strategy very well. It will save you, because what kills most people, why people tell you that don't use stop loss, is that they say, anytime I set stop loss, the thing will just go and hit me at my stop loss. When it hits me, it will now start going back. It's because you are not setting it well. In the professional class, we show you more of that. That thing alone, that one alone will save you a lot of money. It will save you a lot of money. So let's go back to that to the money management charts here. So here, so Shola, $1,000 in your account, you want to risk only 1% of the account, and you are setting your stop loss as 60 pips, or is it 65 pips or 66? Now, what is the lot size that you should use? Now, the system, when I click on calculate, maybe I'm trading Euro USD, I can use any pair. If I use CHF JPY, now it comes here, it tells me that, Shola, even if this market goes against you and the thing hits you at your stop loss, you can't lose more than $10. Let anything happen now, you can't lose except there's a abracadabra somewhere, market slippage or whatever. But normal trading, you can't lose more than $10, provided you use 0.01 lot size or approximate this one to 0.02. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's look at if maybe what if I'm trading AUD, NZD. What is the lot size that I'm going to use? The system is saying I should use 0.022. So there's no one rule, one size fits all. If you, we have some people that say, if you are using $500, don't trade more than 0.2 lot size. Don't, no, that is an archaic way. It's just like somebody who is building the house and is not using range, is not using the rule, is just using his eyes and saying, yes, Otila is lying. No wonder they finish building the house and you see, different undulating things there. Are you there? So, ladies and gentlemen, you must make your trading mechanical. Make it mechanical. Now, look at, with this 66 pips, it doesn't matter whether I'm trading $10,000 or I'm trading $100,000. When I'm trading $100,000, the same structure on the charts, that is what I'm going to trade whatsoever. And I click. With that, it tells me if it's $100,000, it tells me I should use 2.1 lot size. Shola, if you have $100,000 and you can afford to lose 1%, then you can use 2.1 standard lot size. You can't lose more than $1,000, and that's not going to kill you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are getting what I'm saying, can you put a 777 in the chat box? If what I'm saying is making sense to you, this is the bane of trading. This is the hallmark. This is where you preserve your money. You preserve your money. Now, you see, if you use anything more than, if you have $100,000 there, and the system says use 2.1, and you are using 3.1, sir, you are over trading. If the system says use 2.1 and you decide to use 1.5, you are under trading. You must understand all these terminologies. So, because these are the things that will keep you. Now, why do I always say use 1%? Why do we maintain 1% in Richvision? Now, let me quickly show you why we tell you to use 1% as we wrap up this training. There's so much, but given the time that we have. Now, this is why we use 1%. Now, look at this. It's an exercise that we do. There's an exercise that we do in the advanced class that we ask them to calculate this so that once this thing sticks to you, now look at this. You funded your account with $100. And assuming you don't even know anything, the moment you enter Agbara, you lose. The moment you enter Agbara, but you were able to follow the instruction of not risking more than 1%. Ladies and gentlemen, you enter the first trade, you lose 1%, your balance will remain 99. You enter the next trade, you risk 1%, that's 0.99, your balance will remain 98. Question, please, fastest finger in the chat box. How many times will you have to lose in this market if you are adhering to 1% before you lose your $100 completely? Please put it in the chat box. How many times do you have to lose? How many? How many times will you have to lose? Oh my God, 100 times, 100 times. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to go and put it before those people that tell you that trading is difficult. Go and put it before those people that tell you that you can lose all your money. And if they have traded before, ask them, how many trades did you take before you blow your account? How many trades did you take? If they took 100 trades, if they even understand this thing that I'm telling you at all, most people that are traders don't understand this aspect at all, at all. Ladies and gentlemen, you must be careful. You will lose more than 100 times. As a matter of fact, if you look at the reducing balance, look at day 24. You see, Ngwano, hear me. Even if all the efforts in your village And they are, as you enter the market, all the efforts in your village, they are concentrating only on you, that you will not make it in this thing. But you, as they are saying, you too, you say, I will not risk more than 1%. I will not risk. If you don't lose reach 50 times, you don't go come up for this thing. Won't you go and say, come on, Richvision, I'm here to understand this thing. Let me come and learn this thing very well. But I've been able to preserve my capital. But look at somebody that will say, I want to make $20. Do you know that on $100, if you make $1 in a day, that is big profit. Very, very, very big profit. $1. One on $100. How much are banks paying you in a year? You now do business with $1, $100, and you made 1% profit in one day. You are a fantastic trader. You are a wonderful trader. You are a professional. If you can make it consistently, do you know what 1% consistently for 20 days? You know what it will be? That's 20%. 20. Who does business like that? How many business do you know today that gives you 20% return on investment? But you have to be patient. You have to learn. But some people want to make 20%. I have some people tell me, Mr. Shola, on $100, can I double the account? I say, have you been able to double your salary before? They now taught you this skill. Within 2 days, within 2 weeks, you want to double your account. Or sir, straight. Do you understand? Now, look at this one, 20%. Before you say Jack Robinson, the money is gone. The money is gone. They say, who fights and run away lives to fight another day. Use this. The money is there. Before you were born, that money has been there. FX market is there. The profit will always be there. Even when you leave, you will leave it. You can't take it with you. So why are you in a hurry? Build it gradually. Build it gradually. So ladies and gentlemen, this is something that I always like you to know. There are other things I need to explain, but wow. But I just hope somebody got this. I hope you got this. You got this. If you get it, you can never, ever lose your money. So here, I've been able to express and explain the stop loss orders, although you can learn more in the advanced class if you privilege, or you have someone who can teach you about it, it will be good. But please don't go further without understanding this thing very well. Then overtrading, I showed you how you can be overtrading and things. So look at this, ladies and gentlemen. When you use your stop loss, this, you see this lion, this lion can be very, very aggressive like this market. This market can swallow and tear up anybody to pieces. But this man can stand confidently because there's a stop loss that is holding this lion. No matter how volatile this lion is, it can't go beyond this place. So this man can smile and be eating chicken in front of the lion because there's a stop loss. But if this man will decide to do like me the first time, that professor said is a lie, no need to use stop loss. Every time stop loss will finish your money, because they don't even know how to set the stop loss themselves. They say, and you too, you decide that, okay, I will use stop loss. Ladies and gentlemen, you will be like this man. You will be in the lion's den. Ladies and gentlemen, except you have the strength of Samson, except you have this, all your accounts will just show red like this. Red Nikura until the man is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, that is that. So let's see. I would have loved to teach more on this. Money management is one area that I love because you can't stop talking about it. So the next thing that I want to quickly talk about, wow, it's already time, but let's just take this. Psychology of trading. Being a good trader involves more than just being able to analyze the market technically or fundamentally. You know, we talked about fundamental trading, we talked about technical trading. Now, one of the most crucial yet overlooked elements of successful trading is maintaining a healthy mental outlook. Ladies and gentlemen, calmness of the mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. Calmness of the mind. I have 3 C's. If you have to trade anytime, Number one, be cool, be calm, be collected. CCC. Be cool, be calm, be collected. And somebody just abused you. Don't just say, you and your wife or you and your husband, you are not agreeing. Just leave me. Everybody in this house, leave me. Let me go and trade. Your mind is not stable. You will lose your money. Madam said, Daddy Junior, the school fees of the children is this. You say, can't you see I'm trading? Can't you see I'm trading? I'm trading, I beg, I'm trading. And as you are trading, your mind is calculating. Hi, school fees 100,000, 200,000. Okay, if I can take this trade and I move 10 pips, if this one just go 10 pips, even if it's 5 pips in my favor, that would be $200. $200 if I convert it. I've paid the school fees already. Okay, all right. And then you'll be watching, you enter. The moment you enter, it will be as if they are watching you. The moment you enter Bara, the market will start going down. As if they are showing the market. As if since the time you didn't enter, no, they did not move. But the time you enter, it starts going down. Wiggy. You say, hey, you start sweating. Ladies and gentlemen, calmness of the mind. You must be calm. Always have maybe a cool music by your side. Be relaxed. Create a very beautiful trading environment for yourself. At the end of the day, a trader who is not able to cope with the stress of the market fluctuation will not stand the test of time. That's it. So, ladies and gentlemen, one thing you must do, you must be emotionally detached from your trade. Know when to take a break. I say some people, they trade. When they are trading, you are talking to them. They are looking at their phone. You are talking to them. I say, Kilode, why? It's because you don't know money management. If you have set money management and this, you will know that even the worst case scenario is 1% loss or 1% profit or whichever way. If you are depending on your risk reward ratio. Wow, one thing that we don't do here is calculating the risk reward. How do you calculate your risk reward ratio? We do that more in the other class. So know when to take a break. Don't just say, I must trade. I lost some money yesterday. Let me go to a quiet place. I must make the money back. Share for losses. You will lose control of that money. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, 10 top mistakes that you must avoid. Failure to have a trading plan in place before you execute your trade. We always say plan your trade and trade your plan. Plan your trade and trade your plan. Many persons have inadequate trading assets. I see somebody say he wants to trade gold. He funded his account with $200. $200. Gold. Gold that when it's moved like this, paka, it's gone. The money is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, have an adequate. I'm not saying you can't trade with $200, but well, if you can use that $200 to still develop yourself, I will advise you to do that. You understand? Expectations that are too high too soon is that things that affect failure to use protective stop, lack of patience and discipline. Trading against the trend or trying to pick tops and bottoms. You say, I'm using RSI. When RSI is above 80, the market must come down. It must come down. Now you put on there. Now you put on for up there where it must come down. Hey, I've traded it before. I'm not telling you what I read in the book. They told me, when RSI is at 80, it must come down. Do you know it can stay in that 80 area for 2 weeks and it will be going up. It will retrace and don't trade market expectation. If the thing is coming down, see it coming down. Don't say, I expect, we expect. Who are you to expect in this market? How much do you put in the market that you expect? We are expecting the market to come down, to tank. They will now be using different terminology. From this level, the market is going to tank. Tank where? Now you put on there. See it tanking before you enter. When it's tanking, when it's coming down, there will be a pullback. Enter that pullback. You follow it. No, don't trade market expectations. Trade what you see. So, ladies and gentlemen, emotional detachment, know when to take a break, learn your setups, Make trading mechanical. Don't just do it anyhow. Excellent risk reward ratio, avoid over trading and undisciplined trading. Ladies and gentlemen, your foundation must be sure. What we have tried to do in this 1 week is to help you have a solid foundation. With what you've had, it's possible you want to continue with Richvision, or you want to see some other person that is going to teach you. But please, whatsoever thing that anybody is going to teach you, he said this solid foundation you will find in no other except in Richvision. We have given you this solid foundation. Please build on it. What we have taught you is not enough. It can make you small money in the market, but you have to build on it. And you have to trade your demo. Develop your own strategy over the period of time. You now have your own trading plan. You know when to execute trade. You know you can close your eyes and execute. That you know how to execute trade does not mean all your trade will go into profit. Even if it goes into loss, you know how to repeat it again and again and again and again. So you'll be able to simulate. And when you're able to simulate your trade, your proficiency becomes high. You become a great trader. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I want to say it's a big time. It's a wonderful time with you. One thing I want to please plead with you. Trading is a big career. Trading is an awesome thing to do. Don't allow people that have lost, people that don't have success, don't let them be your own advisors. People that should advise you are people that, they are not gaining anything from you. Here, we tell you the way it is. Because whether you decide to do with us or not, it's not any big deal. We trade. We make our money from trading. So we are ready to show you and tell you what you need to do to be successful. Be careful who you listen to. Many of you will have been very, very rich as traders now if you had followed your mind years ago and you had the right teachers. But you listen to that man that failed. You listen to that woman that failed. But thank God you had the radio and you listened to us. So you know that trading, there's a career that you can build in this industry. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the package. And by next week, like I told you, please, I beg of you, if you can, not for anything, but for your own sake, we are looking, as a matter of fact, in Richvision presently, we need close to 100 traders. We need close to 100 professional traders because we want to have a trading academy. And we want people that understand our own principles. And the best way that we can do it is to do this kind of advert, get people in. You can't advertise for traders. Well, everybody will make it. You can't advertise for traders on newspaper. But we can train you, and then you show us your own skill and things that you can become part of our team. And you share the large profit that our traders are sharing. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you, try to be part of that event. Like for those of you, maybe you've not been part of the class and you didn't get you say, which event are we talking that you've been talking about the professional class? The professional class, as we said, is starting on Monday. And on that Monday, it's going to be fantastic it's going to be great. It's going to be fantabulous. You understand? So here we said it's starting. Is it this one? No. Don't mind the dates. I think I didn't save that stuff. Now it's going to be from Monday till the next 2 weeks. You understand? So we're going to take almost everything again. You understand? We're going to be taking almost everything, but in more detail, not this rush. This one is too much of a rush, you understand? You got to go watch this film again, or this video again. Now, you understand creating a broker's account. How do you create your broker's account? Understanding MT4, technical analysis, support and resistance, chart pattern. And then you see, this strategy is one strategy that I wish every trader will know. If you understand this, I'm not saying you become a millionaire, but at least $50, $100 in a day, you will take out of this market. $50, $100 take out of this market just with this. You understand? Then the other candle patterns and things. So, and also we have the tools for those of you that want to be part of it. The super, some of you have started making those payments and things to be part of that class. The superpower tool strategy, unique in its own. We are having a special day that we do proper training on this tool. The tool looks something like this. It gives you that even though you're a new person, it gives you direction. Oh yeah, buy here, buy, sell here, buy here. With other things that will be provided, it gives you direction on what to do. And then we have our passive income. Now, for passive income, for those of you that will be interested, you want us to trade for you while you are still learning. That's what we recommend for our students. We don't collect your money. In Richvision, please let nobody tell you that pay into our account. No, we don't collect your trading money. When you want to trade, you will fund your broker's account. You fund your money with your broker. And as a matter of fact, we have started collecting for, if you want us to assist you in trading, begin to fund your account in this December. By January, by the grace of God, we will start trading fully, because we don't like to trade investors' fund in December. December, the market is very, very volatile. This period, you have to be very, very, very careful. So if you open your trading account, fund it so that by January, we'll be able to connect your account with our accounts, and then, you make the profits. We don't charge you registration fee. The only thing we do is that when we make profits, we share profits at ratio 60 to 40. You take 60% of the profit, we take 40%. And when I say we, the traders like you who are trading on our platform. So, and then, okay, that's the proportional class, is 15,000 naira. If you are going to be using the superpower tool also, if you want to use the superpower tool, that is 90,000 naira, fantastic price. If you want to get this tool after the class, it's just $200. It's $200 depending on the exchange rate. But during the class, we're able to order it in bulk. So we have discounts, you understand? So you make your payment to Richvision Consultancy Limited GTB account number. And after you do that, just make sure you send the details to this number. Please, if you don't send these details, there's no way we are going to reserve that seat for you. Then we have our Richvision Academy Founders Traders Funding Program. That's for you that do well as our students. After the professional class, we connect you with some big time funds that you can trade and be very, very successful at. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me see one or two questions there are questions there. Wow, as if the class should not end. But yeah, I'm already 11 minutes past the hour. But just pardon me. Where is this thing now? Question and answer. Where is it? Where's my chat box? Okay. All right. Okay. So let me see who is asking question here. How will we know the particular PIP to use? The particular lot size, not PIP. I don't know. Maybe you are talking at the stop loss. It's just a rule of thumb, 10 pips below the low of the market. If that's what you meant, I don't know. Okay, let me see. How much can one invest as a trader? Yeah, anything from $200 is good in the market. $200, boy, it's small, but it's good. Yeah? Oh, okay. Olu said, if I have met you and undergone this kind of training, okay, if I've met you and undergone this kind of training in 2017, 2018, that I lost all my investment on Forex trading, I will have been a guru by now. Many of those brokers or traders platform are never truthful. That is the truth, my brother. And they will never teach you money management. If they teach you money management, they will make money. If they teach you like we are teaching you, they will tell you they are teaching you money management. Oh. But if they don't, they will make money if they teach you everything. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a big thank you on behalf of Richvision Academy, the trainers, Mr. Kolema Jekodume, Bishop Raji. These are people that uh, you will get to meet again. We love to meet with you, but God, by the grace of God, it depends on you. Now, there's this other thing that we've been telling our members that some are looking at what other business can they do, how can they raise finance for their trading. There's a training we have on Saturday. We have it on Saturday. We are going to drop it in the group chat. Try to attend that training. Do you understand? We started it to help members. You know, after doing this kind of training for people, some people still call us, Mr. Shola, please, can you raise me money to start this trading? I know, we train you and we give you money again. Okay, don't worry, let's teach you how to make some money. So that's why we have that thing. So tomorrow, don't miss that class. It's 8 p.m. tomorrow also. It's going to be very helpful. How do we know a good broker? Wow, Mr. Begus. Good brokers. Well, the good brokers, God help you. You do some. You do some. You need to do some background search. You must know there some of the things that you must know. Who are their liquidity providers? Do you understand? Are they dealing decks, or there are a lot of things. But the brokers that we are using, that any broker we recommend to you, trust, we've done background check on them. Akitayo is saying, so you can, if you in the group chat, we tell you we drop some brokers account and this thing that you can join in that. What is RSI? RSI. You are going over syllabus in this. I think let's get to the advanced class. You're going to know about that. Okay, I'm really interested in the professional training, but I have to find time to go through details of this last 5 days training. I wish to join the professional class by January. I want to take one step after the other. The good thing for you is this period will have been the best for you if you are to start it, because everything that we have done in this class, we will start it again in deeper and deeper levels at the professional class. Professional class does not mean you are just jumping into strategies. It will help you. So I would suggest, if you can help it, do it so that during this period you're able to work yourself. By January, it shortens your training period. Okay, is your choice, Mr. Oyekunle. Shoyinka said recommended brokers. Do we recommend brokers, or we just tell you the ones that we use? If you trust us enough to use the ones that we use in the group chat, you see, during the class, Mr. Kule told us to open some accounts. Of course, you are opening accounts with one of the brokers that we use, and we use it. If we don't trust them, we don't recommend them. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a big thank you on behalf of the faculties. I want to say a big thank you. Please take the time to go through what you have learned and make up your mind to be a pro. If you don't go pro, don't go. Then, if you can't go pro, go home. If you can't go pro, go home, go and rest. Or if you want to go pro, go with it. And we are ready to help you all the way. Remember, without mentors, you will lack methods. Once again, is your friend and partner, Olushola Kupola. Know that success is achieved and maintained by those who keep on trying. If you were not here when I started the class, I always love you to listen to this music again and get encouraged.
When you begin, it's always hard to start. It's common that you have high expectations. At first you lose when learning trading art, But don't give up, just try to have some patience. Of course you think that game will be so easy. Such business is as cruel as the rest. Don't let your wins just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see that trading is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there waiting. And finally, you'll keep your profit strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Forex is my life.
That is it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm seeing somebody saying he wants to be part of the class, but professional class is not 90,000 naira, please. No, we are not doing 90. It's 15,000 naira. 15,000 naira. It's those that want to get the tool. If you want to get the tool, those are the ones that pay the 90,000. But with 15,000, you get the 2 weeks training for Dash. So thank you. God bless you. Do have a wonderful night rest. I celebrate you all. Looking to celebrate you at the pinnacle of success. Good night.